For the safety of the instruments during long-distance transportation, we pack the instruments separately. When the customer receives the instrument needs to be assembled together before use. First, assemble the temperature chamber bracket with the tester. Then put the temperature chamber on the slide and push it to the limit. Be careful not to damage the cable. Fix the temperature control box with the positioning bar. Install the lower fixture support. Install a lower pressure plate. There is no difference between the upper platen and the lower platen. Connecting the upper support bar to the force sensor. Adjust each joint so that the edges of the upper and lower platens are aligned and the same distance apart. Well, the instrument is assembled and ready for testing. First of all, we connect the instrument to the computer, power on the instrument, and then open the test software TM2101N on the desktop of the computer. The upper left corner shows connected, then the displacement and force changes of the instrument will be reflected in the software accordingly. Then click on Settings, select the test method. We need to do constant pressure test. Setting sample parameters according to sample shape. Select Test Conditions here, or click New Specimen to add new test conditions. You can choose constant force or constant speed to test. Our software is a multi-step program test. You can set the test conditions as needed. Let me explain this testing condition. The instrument first quickly contacts the sample at a speed of 25.4 mm per minute, and when the pressure between the platen and the sample reaches 2 kg, it quickly switches to a constant speed of 5 mm per minute and presses down. The brake is applied immediately when the downward pressure reaches 50% of the set value of 50 kg without overshooting. Then the instrument does a constant pressure test for 30 seconds at a fixed pressure of 50 kg, and this test time can be adjusted, 40 seconds or otherwise. Next we will set the test temperature. The temperature tester can be set from -20 degrees Celsius to 150 degrees Celsius. There are two types of tests, fixed value test and program test. The fixed value test only requires setting the temperature and test time. Program test needs to stop the current test first, then enter the main interface, select Program Test, and then enter the setting. Two segments, 01, 0.02. For a program, 01 time needs to be set to 0.01. Here we do a -20 low temperature test. The test time is 3 hours. Then do a high temperature test, 120 degrees Celsius, for 3 hours. You can also set up program cycles in the program settings. Let's use a plastic box as an example for a low temperature test. Place it in the center of the pressure plates. Setting -20 degrees Celsius, test time 1 hour. The compressor starts working, and when the temperature reaches -20 degrees Celsius, we can test it. Set the compression test conditions, click 0, and then click Test to start the test. The upper pressing plates start to press down at a rate of 25.4 millimeters per minute. When the upper pressing plate comes into contact with the specimen to produce a pressure of 2 kilograms, quickly switches to a constant speed of 5 millimeters per minute to continue pressing down. When the pressure reaches 50% of 50 kilograms, brake immediately and keep the pressure at a constant level of 50 kilograms for 40 seconds. It can be judged by the curve. The curve is smooth, the product is not crushed, this product is qualified. If you want to continue the test with more pressure, you can set it to a higher pressure and test again. After the test is completed, you can output Excel or Word, PDF report. You can customize the report according to your needs. Because the temperature control box is not controlled by the computer, here the report needs to manually enter the test temperature. When you want to move the instrument somewhere else, you need to separate the tester from the temperature control box to avoid damage. Here is the disassembly process.